Here's the thing about overthinking. You hurt nobody but yourself when you do it. Why? Because, first of all, not only do you hurt yourself, but you hurt God. Because overthinking is a form of worrying. And worrying is a sin. And you're not supposed to worry. Overthink is the same thing as worrying. When it comes to overthinking, though, the difference between worrying is that you're sitting here constantly about things that is already there. But when you're overthinking, you are building up things that it just happens not to be true. You're adding to it. You're putting this on it. You're putting that on it. You know, you're piling on things. You're making it thicker. You're making things worse for yourself. And then, whether it's about overthinking about things that you're caught up with when it comes to your the stress or the bills or whatever that, you're making it worse. You're adding more stress. When you're overthinking about, when it comes to things about excitement, because you're ready to do this, or you're about to do this, or you have some kind of feeling that this is about to happen, or like say it's your birthday, and you start thinking like, oh, people's gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then they don't, and then you get mad at them. Your feelings get hurt because they didn't do what you thought they was gonna do. See, that's the problem with overthinking. You're building up things that don't need to be built up. You're making yourself mad, and you're getting yourself all hurtful because things didn't go out the way you thought it was going to be. See, nobody told you that those things was going to happen. Nobody told you that those things were going to be true. You made that up. In your own mind, you built it up. And therefore you think, oh, it's true, and people just sit there and like, well, you were supposed to, and you was gonna. No, nobody told you they was. You assumed. And here's the thing we all know about assuming. It makes your donkey's butt. Anytime you assume, you turn out to be a donkey's butt. An ass. Really. Yep. Because nobody put those things in your head. Nobody told you those things. You did that all on yourself. So now you are there mad at people because they didn't do what you built up in your imagination. First of all, nobody can read what you're thinking. Let me cross this street. Ooh. Sorry, walking home. And it just popped in my head to make this video. Nobody can tell you what you're thinking. They can't guess. They can't just, ooh, do. Oh, she's thinking this, let me go ahead and do that. Let alone can they know what you have built up in your imagination. And imaginations go wild. That's why they're imagined. Because it's things you just think up and just randomly go on this hamster wheel that just keeps going around and around and around and around, making you crazy. Okay, and you're going to sound crazy. And people are going to think you're crazy because you're mad at them for things that you created in your own imagination. Women have a bad habit of doing that. First of all, they assume that you're going to know what they're thinking about. They assume that you know what they have thought you were going to do because they had built it in their head and put it upon themselves to assume that you was going to do this, and you was going to do that, and you was going to do this, and you were going to do that. And then when you don't do any of those things, they are mad, they are hurt, and it's all their fault. That's why you're crazy. That's why they look at you like you're crazy. And they're right, you are crazy. Because you're the one who did that on your crazy wheel of imagination. The whole wheel was crazy. Because none of it was true. It was made-believe. That's why it's called your imagination. Just got to put it out there. You know, don't be overthinking. It's a form of worrying. Get off that hamster wheel. You're not a hamster. Quit spinning it around. Quit making everybody be in trouble for your imagination. It ain't gonna happen. You can't make somebody guess what you're thinking, let alone what you have imagined in your head. Y'all take care. Don't overthink. Don't stress. Don't worry. Get off the hamster wheel. Be crazy because you earned to be crazy, not because you made yourself crazy. Don't make yourself more crazy than what you already are. There's too many of us already. God bless.